As you can see, obviously, I can't compete tonight. MPW fought off and said, you know what, Ray, why don't you take the night off?
You are a coward, Ray. Everyone here knows it was a gimme from me.
It doesn't matter if I have one arm. I will kick your ass.
You think I'm a joke, Ray? You think I'm a joke? Oh, you think I'm a joke?
Everyone here remember last week? You see, Ray, the word you said. It doesn't matter if I have one arm. I will kick your ass.
To my trainer and my best friend, Rosas. Rosas is
my partner, Rosas, is here. What do you want? Give you a message.
Rosas, I'm issuing a challenge to you. Next week, if you have the guts, I am challenging you to a heavy metal hardcore match.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Pacina and welcome to MPW Heavy Metal Hardcore here at the Millennium Wrestling Academy in Chatsworth, California, where tonight it'll be Ray Rosas versus Dr. Feelgood in a heavy metal hardcore match. But we have some breaking news to start the show. Earlier tonight, around 5:30 p.m. backstage, Johnny Robbie was attacked by Dr. Feelgood, who hit her in her ankle with a guitar as she was backstage getting dressed to compete as an alternate tonight in case anybody had to drop out of the card. And there you see Ray Rosas. He was alerted by Dustin Daniels as Bucio was checking on Johnny Robbie. And we're told Johnny Robbie was taken to an urgent care facility, and we're going to find out the status of her injury very soon. She's awaiting an x-ray at the moment. Things aren't looking good, but fans, our first match is just moments away. Let's take it to ringside.
Referee for this match, Victor Quintas. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, weighing 175 pounds.
And here we see SoCal Crazy making his return to MPW action. The last time we saw him here in MPW was back in the Moore Park days on November 16, 2018 at MPW Moon Landing when he took on Daniel Moon in the main event and came up short. And tonight he's got his hands full when he goes up against Miggy Rose, the former MPW champion. But SoCal Crazy, no slouch. He's faced a lot of tough competition in the past. We'll be talking about that a little bit in the match as it goes on.
Introducing his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing 165 pounds, Miggy Rose.
And here we see the former MPW champion, Miggy Rose, who lost the title last month at MPW Time's Up to Diego Valens. And then 2 weeks ago, he tried to win a #1 contendership match against Brendan Devine, but came up short. And then last week, got an impressive victory over Darwin Finch. And there you see Miggy Rose getting into it with the young fan once again at ringside. Miggy and that young fan have a very, very bitter and personal rivalry. I feel like that's going to have to be a heavy metal hardcore match someday. Miggy Rose entering the ring, as I mentioned, a former MPW champion, the longest reigning and most successful champion in MPW history, according to him at least. Of course, he's got his work cut out for him tonight against a former champion in multiple promotions in SoCal Crazy.
Hey, Miggy finally changed his bandana. Get over with it. I think we should switch spots.
The bell rings and we are underway with our opening match of heavy metal hardcore. Both men now circling each other. Several fans showing support for SoCal Crazy. Miggy Rose does not appreciate it though. SoCal Crazy looking for a handshake. Miggy now looking to oblige. Oh, he just uses that handshake to take the back of SoCal Crazy. SoCal Crazy reversing out of it. Working over the arm of Miggy Rose. SoCal Crazy, a longtime competitor here in the SoCal scene. He's been wrestling since the late 90s, early 2000s. Mostly competes down in San Diego, but has competed throughout the West Coast, all across California, the state of Washington, and Oregon. He's also been to Japan as well. Miggy Rose now rolling out of the ring. Of course, SoCal Crazy knows a lot of Lucha Libre style submissions. Oh, Miggy just got put in his place by Mama Barbie. As I was mentioning, SoCal Crazy, a 20-year veteran of the SoCal wrestling scene. Miggy Rose arguing with the referee. A little lull in the action as both men lock up. SoCal Crazy with a headlock. Miggy now sends him into the ropes. SoCal Crazy with the shoulder tackle. Sends Miggy down. Rolls Miggy to his feet. Catches Miggy. Hits him with an arm drag. Now Miggy catches SoCal Crazy. Miggy climbing up the ropes. Looking for a double jump arm drag. He gets it. Miggy Rose showing off just how versatile he is inside the ring. Oh, gets hit with the back elbow from SoCal Crazy. Gets hit with the boot now from SoCal Crazy. Miggy goes charging in. SoCal Crazy sends him into the ropes. SoCal Crazy hits a sliding German suplex on Miggy Rose. The crafty veteran in control of this match early on. SoCal Crazy just showing off his bag of tricks here tonight. SoCal Crazy, of course, has faced a lot of top competition here in SoCal. SoCal Crazy does have a victory over Super Crazy in singles competition. tag team competition. He once teamed up with B-Boy to defeat Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks. So SoCal Crazy has an impressive resume. Miggy Rose needs to be aware of that. He's not in the ring with the slouch. He's in there with the guy who's faced top competition and has defeated top competition. It's Miggy Rose in a lot of pain. SoCal Crazy going for the cover. 1, 2. 2 count only, says the referee. Miggy now trying to fight off SoCal Crazy. SoCal Crazy now delivers a chop to Miggy. SoCal Crazy now with a hold of Miggy. Sends him face first into the turnbuckle. SoCal Crazy again sends Miggy into the top turnbuckle. Now delivering some shoulders to the midsection. Referee calling for a break. SoCal Crazy looking for an Irish whip. Gets reversed. Miggy gets caught with some boots to the midsection. Gets caught with a boot to the face. Miggy is down. SoCal Crazy going to the top rope. But Miggy back on his feet. Hits a German suplex on SoCal Crazy. Follows up with that running knee strike. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count only. Miggy Rose doing everything he can to put away the SoCal Lucha veteran. Now just going to work on the arm of SoCal Crazy. Possibly trying to weaken it up for the Kimura. Miggy with a hold of SoCal Crazy's arm. Oh, just delivers a shin right across the bicep. Miggy holding on to that arm, now going for an Americana. 2 count only as SoCal Crazy's shoulders were on the mat. Technically it counted as a pinfall. Now SoCal Crazy back on his feet trying to fight off the hold. He gets it broken. SoCal Crazy hits the ropes. Miggy Rose follows up with a clothesline. Sends SoCal Crazy inside out. 1, 2. 2 count only. SoCal Crazy got his shoulder up just before the count of 3. But Miggy's still going to work on that arm of SoCal Crazy. SoCal Crazy trying to rally the fans behind him. Miggy trying to hold on to that Americana. Miggy now sends SoCal Crazy into the buckles. SoCal Crazy with the boot to the face of Miggy. SoCal Crazy now on the second rope. Hits him with the Hurricanrana. SoCal Crazy back on his feet. Comes charging in. Catches the feet of Miggy Rose. Sends Miggy into the ropes. Hits him with the shin to the face as he was sitting in the middle rope. SoCal Crazy on the top. Hits a crossbody splash. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only. Miggy got his shoulder up just before the count of 3. SoCal Crazy trying to get the fans behind him. He is in total control at the moment. He's got a hold of Miggy. Miggy looking dazed. SoCal Crazy unloading with some forearms. Hits the ropes. Miggy though follows up with that springboard into Gary cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. SoCal Crazy getting his shoulder up. Miggy now jawing with the fans. He needs to stay on top of SoCal Crazy. SoCal Crazy getting back to his feet, but Miggy is right on top of him, possibly looking for a cradle pile driver. He's got him up. SoCal Crazy fights it off. Again, SoCal Crazy fights it off once more. SoCal Crazy picks up Miggy, hits him with the sit-out powerbomb cover. 1, 2. No, 2 count only. SoCal Crazy, though, with a super kick on Miggy. 1, 2. 2 count only. SoCal Crazy doing everything he can to try and put away Miggy Rose, but it's just not enough to keep the former MPW champion down. Both men back to their feet. SoCal Crazy looking for an Irish whip. Miggy, though, with the hammerlock lung blower. Miggy now gets the Kimura. It's locked in tightly. Looks like he's got his legs triangled. It's over. SoCal Crazy taps out.
Here's your winner, Miggy Rose.
A good showing from SoCal Crazy, but it wasn't enough to get the victory tonight. Miggy Rose now with his second win in a row via Kimura. Now he's getting in that young fan's face. Miggy, that kid had a pretty cool Toronto Raptors throwback jersey. Miggy Rose walking away with the victory over SoCal Crazy. Fans, up next, it's going to be Danny Devine versus Bulletproof.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for this match, Bryan. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Chatsworth, California. Weighing 195 pounds, Danny Devine.
Fans, a lot has been going on with Danny Devine lately. Let's take you back to 2 weeks ago when Valens attacked Brendan Devine. And then Danny came out to help, and then last week this happened.
We're tired of guys getting opportunities that do not deserve it. Like Brendan, like his brother, like the Millennials, like Ray Rosas.
If you say one more word about my brother, I will tear through your cheap suit and rip your heart out.
As you see there, Danny confronting the MPW champion Diego Valens and his manager Bryan Carter for what they did to Brendan Devine 2 weeks ago at MPW Let Freedom Ring. Brendan out of action, being monitored for a possible concussion.
His opponent. From Shadow Moses, weighing 180 grams of gunpowder, Bulletproof.
About to make his way to the ring is Bulletproof, another man who's been involved in some conflicts lately, mainly with Bucio and Dustin Daniels, full send. And last week, Bulletproof qualified for the California Classic Rumble on August 6th and will enter at number 13 after winning a 4-way match. We're going to take a look at some highlights in a moment. Here you see Bulletproof grabbing a bullet from his vest as Bucio was going to work on J2 Mattioli. It looked like Bucio was gonna get the win after hitting Mattioli with several stunners, but then Bulletproof distracted Bucio with a bullet and then hit him with an elbow strike, allowing Bulletproof to get the pinfall over J2 Mattioli and the number 13 spot in the California Classic Rumble. Of course, 15 competitors will be taking part in that match, so the number 13 spot is a very lucky one for Bulletproof, you have to think. I know that was cliche.
Hey, check this guy. He uses weapons. Yeah, check the desk. Not his brain, but other things, but not his brain. Check his vest. Great t-shirts. Great t-shirts. No, not he did. They were horrible. He just striking you? I'm ready. Mine was working. I'm ready. Ring the bell.
The bell rings and we are underway with our second match of the evening. It's Danny Devine and Bulletproof lock up. Danny Devine now with a headlock. As I was mentioning, these two do have a history. Back in October of 2019, Bulletproof was kicked out of the MPW locker room. He ended up blaming Danny Devine for that. Later in the night, he came back out and attacked Danny during a King of Extreme Battle Royal match. You can check that out on YouTube at our event King of Extreme 2000, which took place on October 4th, 2019. Bulletproof sends Danny into the ropes. Danny with the shoulder tackle sends Bulletproof down. As I was mentioning, these two were in a heated dispute. Things went back and forth between the two for several months, and it culminated in a match between Danny and Bulletproof at Out With A Bang on December 29th, 2019. You can also see that on our YouTube channel. Danny walked away with the victory over Bulletproof. Danny looking for that roll through suplex on Bulletproof. He gets it. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Fans, I should mention, last week, Brian Carter, after MPW Golden Opportunity ended, addressed Danny Devine alongside Diego Valens. Speaking on behalf of Diego Valens, he basically said it was ironic that Danny, who had been bullying Johnny Robbie just a few weeks ago, is now trying to stand up for Brendan Devine, basically implying that Danny is a hypocrite and that the Devines cannot be trusted, and that he was always right about them. Bulletproof with a really nice waistlock trip to get a pinfall attempt on Danny Devine, getting the foot behind the leg of Danny to trip him down as he had that waistlock applied. Bulletproof just hanging on to that waistlock. Danny with an elbow rocks Bulletproof. Proof though picks him up, slams him down with his midsection crashing across the shoulders. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Of course, fans, as I mentioned, a lot of history in this match. Danny Devine and Bulletproof both involved in a conflict in the later stages of 2019. During that conflict, Danny injured the leg of Bulletproof and would target it. So far, we're seeing a different strategy from Danny Devine. It's Bulletproof now on the middle rope, delivering some punches to the head of Danny. Danny picks him up, hits him with a buckle bomb. Bulletproof in the corner, comes charging in, hits Danny with a spear. Both men are down now. Referee Chris Hernandez checking on both men to see if they can continue. Bulletproof with the cover, 1, 2. 2 count only. Bulletproof arguing with the referee, but it was a fair and accurate count. Danny now in the corner. Bulletproof goes charging in, gets hit with the boot. Bulletproof looking dazed. He goes charging in again and gets hit with the, I couldn't tell if that was an elbow or a European uppercut. Danny, though, follows up with a clothesline, now a second clothesline. Danny with the hold of Bulletproof. Bulletproof reverses. Danny ducks a clothesline. Danny hits Bulletproof with a sling blade. Cover, 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Danny almost putting away Bulletproof, but it wasn't enough. Danny now has Bulletproof in his crosshairs. Going for an ace crusher. Bulletproof, though, with the rear waist lock. Bulletproof picks him up. Slams Danny down onto the mat. Cover, 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Bulletproof arguing with the referee, but it was a fair and accurate count. Bulletproof now going to his vest, possibly looking for a bullet. He's got one. Referee Chris Hernandez doesn't see it. There's Bucio. Bucio now telling referee Chris Hernandez about the bullet. Bulletproof though, gets hit with an ace crusher from Danny Devine. Cover, 1, 2. It's over. Danny Devine picks up the win over Bulletproof.
Here's your winner, Danny Devine.
Danny Devine with a huge victory over Bulletproof. Of course, the big story, Bucio with the assist, distracting Bulletproof to give Danny the win. The fans up next, speaking of Bucio, it'll be him and Dustin Daniels taking on the team of the MPW National Champion, Cody Prince, and the MPW Champion, Valens. Gotta have to wonder how that will turn out. And in the main event, it'll be a heavy metal hardcore match. Rosas versus Dr. Feelgood. We're trying to get updates on Johnny Robbie. We'll keep you posted on her.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, from Royalty, accompanied to the ring by
Peter Avalon.
Peter Avalon.
There you go.
His Highness, Cody Prince.
Cody Prince, the new MPW National Champion, making his way to the ring alongside his manager, Peter Avalon. There you see Cody Prince holding up that beautiful championship. And it was last week at MPW Golden Opportunity where Cody Prince won the MPW National Championship. We're going to be taking a look at how he won that title in the next match. Right now, Cody Prince set to be in tag team action alongside the MPW champion Diego Valens.
Introducing his tag team partner. From Chatsworth, California, weighing 170 pounds, the handsome devil, Diego Valens, accompanied to the ring by his manager, the perfect gentleman, Bryan.
And here we see the MPW champion Diego Valens making his way to the ring with his new manager Bryan Carter, aka DPG, the perfect gentleman. You gotta wonder what kind of dynamic this team is gonna have. I mean, you have two champions with major egos alongside two managers with even bigger egos.
This tag team holds both the national title and the world title. Introducing their opponents from Chatsworth, California, with a combined weight of 300 pounds, Dustin and Bucio.
And here we see the team of Full Send. Dustin Daniels on the left, Bucio there on your screen. Of course, Full Send have been involved in a dispute with Bulletproof, as I mentioned in the last match. Bucio came out to distract Bulletproof to get a receipt for some of the things Bulletproof has done to Bucio, including last week, costing Bucio a chance to earn the number 13 spot in the California Classic Rumble. Now, Full Send here in this tag team match have some big opportunities on their hands. Of course, while this is a tag team match, they are facing singles champions. And of course, wrestling tradition dictates that if one of them will pin a champion, they will end up in contendership for that champion's title. Of course, wrestling tradition. The bell rings and we are underway with our featured match of the evening. The team of Full Send, Dustin Daniels and Bucio taking on the MPW champion Diego Valens and the MPW national champion Cody Prince. Diego and Dustin now locking up. Diego now with a headlock. Going to work on the arm of Dustin. Diego just wrenching in. Dustin rolling forward. Gets up on his feet. And reverses on Diego. Diego now trying to fight out of it. Rolls forward. Oh, he gets back on his feet. Oh, just pulls Dustin Daniels by the hair. Now he's just working over the arm. Diego just putting a lot of pressure on the shoulder of Dustin Daniels. Dustin with the takedown gets Diego in a headlock of his own. Diego reverses. 1 count only. Peter Avalon very upset at ringside. Diego now looking like he was trying to get out of it with a hammerlock, but Dustin was able to stay on top of him. Dustin now with a headlock on Diego. Dustin with the headlock takeover. Has Diego down. Diego now with the head scissors to counter. Here you see Peter Avalon observing. Dustin now with the headlock on Diego. Once again, Peter Avalon and Bryan Carter arguing at ringside with the referee. Dustin Daniels allowing himself to get distracted. Diego with a shot to the body sends Dustin into the corner. Dustin with an up and over. Dustin now with the headlock takeover on Diego. Dustin just arguing with Peter Avalon and Bryan Carter at ringside. Diego sends Dustin into the ropes. Dustin with the shoulder tackle on the MPW champion. Dustin hits the ropes. Diego with a leapfrog. Going for a hip toss. Dustin lands on his feet. Dustin ducks a clothesline. Going for a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. He gets it. Dustin follows up with a drop kick. The champ is stunned at the moment. Dustin has a hold of Diego, tags in Bucio. Full send now, looking for some double team offense. They get a hip toss, followed by a double team elbow drop. Cover, no count. Diego Valens kicking out before the count of 1. Bucio now working over the arm of Diego. Oh, Diego with a forearm strike on Bucio, just rocking him. Follows up with a forearm strike to the back. Cody Prince, the MPW National Champion, tags in. Going to work on Bucio. And it's ironic that we have Cody Prince, the National Champion, teaming with Diego Valens, the current MPW Champion. Of course, on September 6, 2019, Diego Valens won the MPW Championship for the first time when he was holding the MPW National Championship. The MPW National Championship was deactivated as a result. Peter Avalon just holding on to his client's waist, saving him. The Cody Prince knocking Dustin Daniels off the ring apron. Great strategy by the champions here. Cutting off the ring for Bucio. Trying to make sure he doesn't have any opportunities attacking his partner, Dustin Daniels. Diego now with an Irish whip sends Bucio into the corner. Follows up with a back body drop. Diego going for the cover. 1, 2 count only. Diego with an uppercut on Bucio sends him into the corner. Diego, oh, with a chop to the chest of Bucio. Diego follows up with the vertical suplex. Goes for the pin. 1, 2 count only. Diego looking frustrated. Peter Avalon just jawing with Bucio as Bucio now trying to rally the crowd behind him. Diego now with a chin lock on Bucio. Bucio back on his feet, throwing some body strikes. Bucio hits the ropes. Diego going for a hip toss. Bucio countered, looking for a backslide cover. 1, 2. That was a 1 count. Diego now picks up Bucio, hits him with a power slam as Bucio was going for a satellite DDT, it looked like. The champion's currently in control of the young prospect as Cody Prince gets tagged in now. Delivers a boot to the midsection of Bucio. Cody now looking for an Irish whip. Hits Bucio in the face with that big boot. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. Bucio gets his shoulder up. Now Cody going to work on Bucio. Dustin Daniels trying to rally the crowd behind his partner. Cody just pushing Dustin Daniels off the ring apron. Dustin down on the floor. Bucio, though, landing on his feet, going for attack, but his partner isn't there. Dunks a clothesline. Cody catches Bucio, picks him up. Bucio fights out of it. Delivers a boot to the midsection and a stunner on Cody Prince. Both men are down. Peter Avalon in disbelief at ringside. Looking very worried as the fans are starting to rally behind Bucio. Dustin Daniels looking for the tag. Cody tags in Diego. Bucio tags in Dustin. Dustin with the jumping clothesline. Follows up with a jumping back elbow. Hits Diego with a kick to the midsection. Looking for a step up into Gary, but misses. Diego now, the rear waist lock. Gets hit with some elbows. Diego in the corner now. Dustin looking for an Irish whip. Gets reversed. Dustin hits Diego with the stunner. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only. Ryan Carter offering words of encouragement to Diego. Dustin has him set up, comes charging in. He was looking for that Marafuji facebuster, but Diego held on to the top rope, looking for the ripcord spinning heel back kick. He connects. Dustin, though, falls into the corner. Bucio tags in. Diego just catches him. Cody Prince just tagged himself in. Some miscommunication between the champions right now. Cody Prince gets a hold of Bucio. Bucio, though, rolls through. Cover 1, 2. Bucio has pinned Cody Prince. Bucio has just pinned the MPW National Champion. Bucio with a huge win for his team. Not just for his team here in tag team competition, but a huge win for himself as Peter Avalon rushes after Voltsen. He is very frustrated. The fans, Bucio picking up a huge win, just instantly vaulting himself into contendership for the MPW National title. Fans, up next, it's going to be the former tag team champions colliding as Auntie, Hydie, and Barbie Boy will go one-on-one. The winner of that match will get the number 15 spot in the California Classic Rumble on August 6th. Loser gets number 1.
You know what? Oops. Not a big deal, bro.
Ooh, the disrespect from Peter Avalon to Bryan Carter.
It's not a big deal.
Peter Avalon saying it's not a big deal. Bryan Carter calling for the mic with fans in our main event. Heavy metal hardcore, Ray Rosas versus Dr. Feelgood.
As far as I'm concerned, though, I'm sorry, and what career do you have? Huh? Yeah, know your place, scum. As far as I'm concerned, that wasn't on you, Diego. That wasn't on you. Cody lost that match, alright? But I want to get to the meat and potatoes and what's really going on here, alright? You see, because last week, Danny Devine decided to put it upon himself to confront you for reasons I don't know. But that's just like a Divine. They always butt in where they're not needed.
Because they are divine.
And speaking of Divines, I still don't see Brendan. Oh man, he must really be out. He must really be out. You know, it's real funny because like I said, the Divines have been a plague in MPW for far too long, and now that they see that we're on top, all of a sudden they got a problem with us. They got a problem with guys like us on top. But you know what? I'm so glad Brendan is not here, because if Brendan were, I'd drop his ass myself. So going forward, that's right, cheer it up for us. Cheer it up for us. Because you know what? We run this place now. Not Brendan, not Danny, not anyone else, but Bryan Carter and...
checking us out because the stupid board of supervisors for Los Angeles is doing some weird mask mandate starting up tomorrow. So here's what's going to happen, okay? We got to keep control of the situation. We're being looked at right now. The two of you, I love you guys. Next week, mandatory week off. You guys can go stay at my timeshare in Vegas, okay? Take a week off. Listen, hey, Danny, you've been teaching class every day for the last 2 months. You need a week off. And you, I don't know where you've been, but you got to go with them. And you, the peeled banana, listen. When these two guys get together, you don't understand. You're like Voltron or like the Megazord. So I'm doing you a favor, okay? So you guys head out, and I'll see you in like 2 weeks, okay? How's that sound?
You guys are lucky.
Trust me. Hey, Diego, I'm like a champion, all right?
Just you wait. Dream on, man.
MPW owner Logan X laying down the law. He had suspended Brendan and Danny Devine for a week. Although someone should let him know that the California State Athletic Commission doesn't regulate pro wrestling and they don't follow up on health code stuff. Somebody scammed Logan X. Can Can we get someone to look into that?
Regularly scheduled programming, all right?
Someone please tell him the Athletic Commission in California is not involved in wrestling.
I got stuck looking at your suit right there. You got to find an iron.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Lower Umpton, England. Auntie, Hydie.
And here we see the evil and maniacal Auntie Hydie making her way to the ring. Fans, last week at Golden Opportunity was Cody Prince and Barbie Boy fighting for the MPW National title. When Hydie came out, it looked like she was trying to help Barbie Boy, but instead she attacked Barbie Boy, hit him with a choke slam that allowed Cody Prince to get the pinfall and the victory over Barbie Boy to win the MPW National Championship. Of course, Auntie Hydie's feelings were hurt by Barbie Boy a week earlier when he and Cody Prince had a confrontation in the ring. He told Cody Prince that he didn't need Hydie to beat him, and then Hydie took offense to that and left.
California.
Left the ring, I should say.
Made of plastic and that's fantastic. Barbie Boy.
And here we see Barbie Boy, less of a smile on his face. Usually he comes out with a big giant smile, but tonight he's looking more subdued. Of course, he lost his best friend in Hydie. I mean, Barbie Boy's entire MO in life is just to have fun. As you see, getting a hug from Papa Barbie, along with Mama Barbie. The Barbie Boy family in the house, as always, showing love for their mijo. Again, that kid's got a great Toronto Raptors throwback jersey. As I was saying, this is a very heated and personal matter. Two former best friends and former co-holders of the MPW Tag Team titles going one-on-one. Of course, technically, they never lost the titles in a match. That all happened at MPW Time's Up on June 18th, when Cody defeated Hydie in a singles match with Barbie as a special guest referee. Of course, Cody Prince cheated to get the victory in that match. The bell rings and we are underway with our co-main event of the evening. As I was mentioning, Hydie and Cody Prince faced off at Time's Up to determine who would be the co-holder of the MPW Tag Team Championship, with Barbie Boy as a guest referee. Cody Prince cheated to get the win.
Why, Hydie? You took my drink from me, Hydie. Yeah, right.
Of course, this all started because of Cody Prince. When Hydie went missing. Oh, Barbie with the Ken Killer. This could be it. Cover one. 1 count only. As I was saying, this all began when Cody Prince offered to take the place of Hydie when she was nowhere to be found. When MPW came back from its hiatus, Barbie said every Barbie needed her Ken, but it seemed like he needed a Kyle more. Barbie was looking for the dream house. Now Auntie Hydie looking for Auntie's love. Barbie fighting out of it. Hits Hydie with an elbow, hits the ropes, ducks a clothesline. Oh, Hydie with a big boot on Barbie. She hits the ropes, delivers a leg drop. This could be it. 1, 2 count only. Both Barbie Boy and Auntie Hydie just hitting each other with their biggest moves so far. They're trying to put each other away early. No feeling out process here tonight. This is just a fight between two former best friends. Hydie now choking Barbie with that boot. Hydie going to work on Barbie. Has him on that middle rope, just trying to choke the life out of him. Auntie Hydie, a very sinister and a very wicked person. Going for the pin lateral press. 1 count only. And this is really sad to see. Fans, I know I'm supposed to be objective and unbiased, but in late 2019, all Auntie Hydie wanted was to be accepted for who she is. She just wanted friends and to be good. And Barbie Boy was one of the few people who believed in her. And unfortunately, Hydie's true colors have been shown. Barbie Boy now trying to fight back. Hydie cuts him off. Looking for an Irish whip. Sends Barbie into the corner. Comes charging in. Follows up with the clothesline. Sends Barbie to the mat. Hydie now on top of Barbie. Just continuing to choke the life out of him. As I was saying, these two were former best friends. I mean, there was a time where Hydie would do anything for Barbie Boy and vice versa. And it's just sad to see a friendship crumble like this. And it was all because of Cody Prince. Now Barbie trying to fight back. Hydie with a back rake on Barbie. Hydie picks him up, delivers a scoop slam. Hydie hits the ropes looking for a leg drop. She misses. Barbie getting out of the way. Now the fans trying to rally behind Barbie Boy. Hydie comes charging in. She misses, goes right into the turnbuckle. She comes charging in again, misses. Barbie sends her out of the ring. Hydie now, once again back in the ring. Comes charging in once again. Barbie with the counter. Gets the Ken Killer off the second rope. This could be it. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only. And fans, I should mention the winner of this match gets a number 15 spot in the California Classic Rumble on August 6th. The loser must enter at number 1. So much on the line in this match, both personal and professional. Barbie Boy looking frustrated. He's got a hold of Hydie, looking for another dream house. Hydie counters. She gets a hold of him. She could be looking for that Auntie's love, that STO. Hydie just squeezing the life out of Barbie. Oh, she hits Auntie's love. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. It's over. Auntie Hydie will enter at number 15 in the California Classic Rumble on August 6th, and Barbie Boy will enter at number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Auntie Hydie. Auntie Hydie enters the ring 15th for the California Classic. The absolute best position to be in during the California Classic. Unfortunately, Barbie Boy has to enter the ring first.
As you can see, obviously I can't compete tonight. MPW fought off and said, you know what, Ray, why don't you take the night off?
You are a coward, Ray. Everyone here knows it was a gimme from me.
It doesn't matter. If I have one arm, I will kick your ass.
You think I'm a joke, Ray? You think I'm a joke? Oh, you think I'm a joke? Everyone here remember last week? You see, Ray, the word you said.
It doesn't matter. If I have one arm, I will kick your ass.
To my trainer and my best friend, Ray Rosas. Ray Rosas is
My partner, Ray Rosas, is here. What do you want? Give you a message.
Ray Rosas, I'm issuing a challenge to you. Next week, if you have the guts, I am challenging you to a heavy metal hardcore match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following heavy metal hardcore match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the streets of Hollywood, weighing 300 pounds, he's the one they call Dr. Phil Goode.
That means you are gonna get Cody. Yeah! Messed up.
Bell rings and we are underway with our main event. It is a heavy metal hardcore match between Ray Rosas and Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood with the guitar. He swings at it, Ray. Oh, it looked like it connected Ray, though, with a beer can to the head of Phil. Now just going off on Phil. He's in control. Ray just hammering down some stomps and punches on Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood now out of the ring. Ray now with the slingshot plancha on Phil. He's got him down. Ray continuing to go to work on him. Oh, Ray looks like he's busted open. Yeah, Ray is busted open. He might have gotten hit on that guitar shot. Oh! Phil sends him face first into the ring post. Oh, he's bleeding really badly now. It's Dr. Feelgood going under the ring, pulls out a keyboard, throws it in the ring. Remember, fans, this is a heavy metal hardcore match, which basically means there's no rules. Phil, oh, headbutting Ray, not just wiping his blood all over his head, shades of Jerry Lynn wiping Steve Corino's head all over his body at ECW Heatwave 2000 at the Olympic Auditorium here in Los Angeles. Ray now back in the ring, Phil following him. That kid wants to see some blood. He's getting it. Phil sends Ray face first into that keyboard. And fans, this is a very heated and personal matter. It all started when Ray Rosas was unable to compete in a match with Dr. Feelgood, and Dr. Feelgood took offense to that. And when Dr. Feelgood took offense to that, he mentioned Ray's son, which crossed the line. And of course, everyone knows in combat sports, you don't mention someone's family if they're not involved. Sort of like Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor. Ray Rosas says Phil face first into the keyboard, set up into the corner. As I said, this is very personal. Ray told Phil never to bring up his son or his family again, and now Phil is paying for that. Oh! Ray unloads with the guitar shot to the back of Dr. Phil. Sort of like how Dr. Phil unloaded a chair shot to the back of Johnny Robbie, Ray Rosas' protege last week. Ray now follows up with a second vicious guitar shot to the back of Dr. Feelgood. Ray now in total control, just driving the head of the guitar into Dr. Feelgood's throat, just trying to choke the life out of him. Ray Rosas, of course, no stranger to hardcore matches. He's had plenty of them here in MPW. He's also competed in a death match before. Dr. Feelgood has also been in hardcore matches. Ray with the boot from the ring apron onto Phil. catches him right in the mouth. As I was saying, Ray Rosas, no stranger to hardcore matches. Neither is Phil. Phil did take part in a holiday hardcore match against Barbie Boy in 2019, but came up short in that. Phil now resting up near the guardrail. Ray Rosas now going under the ring. Oh, that blood is really pouring now. It's Ray Rosas with the chair. Just drives it across the spine of Phil once again for the third time in this match. Ray Rosas now setting up that chair next to the guardrail. Phil, though, he had a little keyboard in his hand, but Ray just took it out of Phil's hands and hit him in the head with it. Ray Rosas just bleeding profusely, just getting blood all over. Phil reverses an Irish whip, sends Ray right into a chair near the guardrail. Ray is down. Phil now going for the cover. 1, 2 count only. Ray gets his shoulder up. Remember, fans, this is a hardcore match. No rules, no disqualifications. Pinfalls and submissions count anywhere. Phil now with the chair. Oh, it's Ray across the back with it, giving him a little receipt. Phil now just yelling at Ray. Hits him a second time with the steel chair to the back. Ray goes rolling to the ring in agony. Phil follows up. Phil now back in the ring with that keyboard. He's got a hold of Ray. Picks him up. Looking for a scoop slam possibly. Ray fights out of it. He's got a hold of Phil. Hits him with the German suplex right onto the keyboard. Goes for the cover. 1, 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Dr. Feelgood got his shoulder up just before the count of 3. Ray Rosas with blood covering his face. Gotta wonder where this ranks on the Buddha scale. Is Ray with the tambourine. What else does he have? He's got a Guitar Hero controller. Ray entering the ring. Ray just singing the song to Phil. Phil, oh, Jesus. Ray just blasting Phil with that Guitar Hero controller. Ray now with Dr. Feelgood's wig, putting it on. He's got a chair, setting it up in the corner now, sort of like the keyboard earlier in the match. Ray telling the kids he's got Phil taken care of as they're shouting concern. They're really behind Ray in this match as Ray is going off on Phil in the corner. Ray looking to send Phil into the corner. Phil reverses. Oh! Ray gets sent into the corner with that chair propped up and gets sent flying outside of the ring. Dr. Feelgood now going after Ray, who's on the floor. Cover 1, 2 count only. Fans here at the Millennium Wrestling Academy in Chatsworth are rallying behind Ray. He's trying to get himself back up, but Phil's got a hold of him, hits him with a vicious headbutt. Phil just yelling at Ray. He's already got a victory over him in a singles match. Remember, it was last month when Phil challenged Ray to put one hand by his side, have it tied to his hip by a string, and wrestle him that way. Of course, Phil, who walked away with the win, cheated to get that victory, but nonetheless, he has a win over Ray as he hits a slingshot elbow on Ray. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Dr. Feelgood looking frustrated. He's got to wonder what's he got to do to put away Ray Rosas. Oh, you can see the blood from Ray there on the mat. That's a lot of blood. Phil now going under the ring. What could he be looking for? Fans here showing their appreciation for this match. Phil comes charging in. Ray moves. Ray now sends Phil into the corner. Kicks Phil in the back of the head. He's going to the top rope. Possibly looking for an elbow drop. The fans here rallying behind Ray. Ray on the top rope. He goes for it. He connects. Cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. Dr. Feelgood gets his shoulder up. Ray Rosas put away many competitors with that top rope elbow drop. But it looks like it's going to take more to put away Dr. Feelgood tonight. Of course, this is very personal for Ray, doing it for his family, also doing it for his fallen tag team partner, Johnny Robbie, who Dr. Feelgood attacked earlier today. Ray just going under the ring, gets a chair. Ray going back under the ring. He's got a vinyl record in hand. Remember, it was at Let Freedom Ring on July 2nd when Phil hit Ray in the head with the vinyl record during a match with the Enterprise. Oh, Ray just smashes that vinyl record over the head of Dr. Feelgood. A little measure of revenge for the crafty veteran. Ray going back under the ring.
Let's get him with the B-side.
Oh, he's got another vinyl record in hand. He's got Phil measured. Hits him with the second record. Phil is down. Ray Rosas just collapsing. This match is obviously having a toll on him. Along with the loss of blood, he sends that chair into the ribs of Phil. Has it set up. Hits Phil in the head with that tambourine. It doesn't seem to have done much damage. The blood on Ray starting to clear up a little bit. But at the same time, you have to wonder how much blood has he lost and how much will that take out of him.
Let me apologize to the families. I didn't expect for it to be this violent.
This is a family show.
But it's about to get a whole lot worse.
Oh boy. Ray Rosas saying things are about to get worse. This is a family show. We never expected it to get this violent here. Nonetheless, that's what's happening. Phil reverses a tornado DDT attack and suplexes Ray right into the corner. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Ray kicks out. Dr. Feelgood just dumping Ray spine first onto the ropes in the corner. What's he got in store now? Phil with the drum. Looking to nail Ray with it. He does so. Phil now just trying to destroy that drum, but it's not working. The fans now trying to rally behind Ray as Phil is looking for some more plunder. Ray now back on his feet. Oh no! Phil's got a baseball bat. Ray is unaware. Oh, Ray blocks the baseball bat's shot. He's got it. Oh! Delivers a home run shot to the midsection of Dr. Feelgood. He's got him. Hits the Russian leg sweep into the chairs with the baseball bat. Cover 1, 2. 2 count. Only Dr. Feelgood got his shoulder up just before referee Chris Hernandez could count to 3. That one fan trying to hype up Ray Rosas. The fans now trying to rally for Ray. Ray now, what's he calling for? He's going out of the ring. There's Bucio handing him another chair. Ray now back into ring. He's got those chairs set up. Phil in the corner. Ray in control at the moment. Ray now in the opposite end of the ring. Ray comes charging in off the chair. Phil catches it. Oh! Cover. 1, 2. No! Ray kicks out after getting powerbombed onto those chairs. Dr. Feelgood is upset at referee Chris Hernandez, but it was a fair and accurate count. The fans here in Chatsworth once again showing their appreciation for the action in this very heated and personal affair. What's Dr. Feelgood doing? Oh, he's got that guardrail. Phil has that guardrail, that steel frame, and that harsh fencing material right in the middle of it. I mean, it does have some give, but believe me, fans, you don't want to be laying on that. It is very sturdy. It's Ray down in the middle of the ring. I don't think he's aware of what Dr. Feelgood has done. Now Phil hopping over to guardrail now. Oh, setting up that guardrail. He's got it bridged from the ring apron onto another guardrail. This has bad news written all over it. Phil now with the hold of Ray. This could be bad. Phil, oh no. He's got Ray up. Oh no, he's looking to powerbomb Ray from the ring apron onto the guardrail. Ray fights out of it. Going for a super kick, but gets caught. Phil, oh! With the punch to the ding-ding. Ray goes down. Wait, it's Johnny Robbie. She's got a boot around her ankle and a beer bottle. Johnny, oh, with the kick to the ding-ding. Follows up with the glass bottle to the head of Phil. Johnny Robbie coming to her mentor's aid. Ray slowly crawling towards the ropes. Phil is on that guardrail. Ray now trying to climb the ropes. Ray now on the top rope. Jesus Christ! Ray Rosas with an elbow drop from the top rope onto Dr. Feelgood as he was laying on that elevated guardrail. Now Ray going to the top rope. This could be it. Possibly looking for a third elbow drop. He connects. Cover 1, 2. It's over. Ray Rosas has defeated Dr. Feelgood in a heavy metal hardcore match.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Ray Rosas.
Fans, what a match we have just seen here, and I'd like to apologize to the parents watching at home. We didn't know this would be this violent. We apologize if you have your kids watching. We're gonna have to get Ray some medical attention for that cut. We're also gonna need to get some help for Dr. Feelgood. You see Johnny Robbie helping her mentor up to his feet. And the fans here in Chatsworth showing their appreciation for Ray Rosas. What a very bitter and heated battle that was. Both men doing whatever it takes to get the win, but in the end, it was Ray Rosas who came out on top. He's gonna walk away the better man here tonight. Now Ray calling for a microphone. Let's hear what he has to say.
Dim the lights. Call the fat lady. The song is over. Thank you. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap things up for MPW Heavy Metal Hardcore here at the Millennium Wrestling Academy in Chatsworth, California. Join us every Friday night for live MPW action. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Millennium Pro Wrestling, Twitter, MPW805, and of course on YouTube, MPW TV. My name is Andrew Pacina. On behalf of Millennium Pro Wrestling, we thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the show.
I can't believe that Cody, got in the ring. I've got in that match.
Listen, Diego. As far as I'm concerned, that's not a blemish on your record. That's a blemish on the national championship record, all right? We got bigger fish to fry, all right? Brendan and
What's up, fellas?
How's your jaw feeling, kid?
Yeah, how's that jaw? Better days?
Yeah?
How's that loss?
I know you're not talking to the champ like that.
I'm talking to him.
No, you're not. Because as far as I'm concerned, Bucio's the one who got the pin over the national champion. You were a nice little side dish to his victory.
Yeah, Bucio got the pin. And well, you know what I did do? What? I held my own against the MPW champion.
Held your own against the MPW champion. That's funny. That's really funny, kid. Look, it looks like you want an actual opportunity to prove yourself against my client here, right? That's what you want.
Yeah, you know, that sounds good. You challenging me?
That's what you want?
Yeah.
How about next week? Me and you.
Next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Never back down from a challenge.
All right, kid. Get your permission slip signed and
Kid, huh?
you're about to face a real champion. I hope you know
Guess
that.
what? This kid is gonna beat you next week.
You're not.
See you next
Dream
week.
big, buddy.
See you
That's
next
what we
week,
do
Bozo.
here.
All right, Bozo.
I gotta go this way.
Yeah, go. Get that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What we really need to focus on